welcome you to our YouTube channel PNJ Legal. We are 12-year-old law firm. On this YouTube channel, we are bringing lot of the complex legal topics to you. We are also presenting lot of business opportunities for the entrepreneurs to get ventured into.
Company registration in China. Company registration in China. Going through the procedure of the company registration in China, you will realize that it is not at all simple to incorporate a company in China. So, before deciding to incorporate a company in China, you need to consider the options whether it is absolutely necessary to incorporate a company or your company project can be completed via an umbrella company. Umbrella company is an entity in China that works for and on behalf of any foreign entity or individual who wants to do some business in China. It manages employees and your work on your behalf. Usually, it takes care of all your sales, marketing, import-export or any other kind of consultant needs. It takes care of recruitment, salaries, accounts, etc. In order to start a business in China in a less expensive manner, to start it as an umbrella company is the best option. Once you set your business on its feet, you can certainly set up your own company. However, this arrangement will only work if the business you are starting is of service. If the business concerned is of any nature, you got to start your own company in China or to get into a joint venture. There are 4 major forms of business entity to register the business in China. 1. Wholly foreign owned enterprise. 2. Foreign invested commercial enterprise. 3. Representative offices in China. 4. Joint venture company registration in China. China's labor law allows enterprises to decide for themselves the timing and means of recruiting staff as well as the relevant equipment and number. If a company in China hires a foreign employee, the company needs to register this employee with the local Social Security Authority within 13 days of the employee receiving their work permit. China's corporate tax rates ranges from 15% to 25%. The rate depends on the jurisdiction where the company is registered and the industry sector that a company is engaged in. All the enterprises in China are required to report to the Tax Administration Department monthly, quarterly, and annually. Any limited companies in China shall submit an annual audit report to the concerned authorities periodically or as may be prescribed. The annual audit cost is approximately RBM 6000. If the annual audit report is not submitted in a timely manner, the company in default will be subject to a fine. Profit repatriation is freely allowed by China government. It allows foreign invested enterprises to remit their profit out of the country, and such remittances do not require any prior approval of the State Administration of the Foreign Exchange (SAFE). However, dividends cannot be distributed and repatriated overseas if the losses of previous year have not been covered. The business duration of a manufacturing WFOE is typically of 15 to 30 years. The duration of WFOE can be extended by obtaining prior approval from the government. The project in which the amount of investment is large or the construction period is long and the return on investment is low, projects producing internationally competitive products or the projects producing sophisticated products using advanced or key technology provided by the foreign partner for the term of WFOE may be extended to 50 years. Process of company registration in China. To register a company in China, the applicant needs to submit an application for establishment registration to the relevant company registration authority in accordance with the Chinese company law. If the application fails to satisfy the establishment conditions provided for herein, the company registration authority shall register the proposed entity as either a limited liability company or a company limited by shares. If the failed application does not satisfy the requirement conditions, the proposed entity shall not be registered as a limited liability company or a company limited by shares. Where laws or administrative regulations specify that the establishment of a company shall be subject to approval, the relevant approved formalities shall be gone through in accordance with the law prior to the registration of the company. Shanghai Free Trade Zone Company Registration. SFTZ and other free trade zones may have unique policies in place that might be expanded outside the zones. Shanghai Free Trade Zone company formation is a negative list approach and faster company registration for foreign direct investment. The zone. Now the Shanghai Free Trade Zone covers 120 square kilometers and as of now is composed of 7 bonded zones. Wango Kwai Free Trade Zone, Wango Kwai Free Trade Logistic Park, Yangshan Free Trade Port Area, Deep Water Port, the major component of Shanghai Port, Pudong Airport Comprehensive Free Trade Zone, Luziazui Finance and Trade Development Zone, a financial services hub, Xinguo Economic and Technological Development Zone, an advanced manufacturer services area. Hangjiang High-Tech Industrial Development Zone, an area specializing in high-tech manufacturing and medical services. 100% ownership. Wholly foreign owned enterprises may be capitalized by foreign investors and operated without the need for Chinese partners or employees. It will provide you with greater control over your business's operation, revenue, and profit targets. A WOFE is a favorable option for both individual or overseas company that wants to enter the Chinese market. Advantages of Shanghai Free Trade Zone: no registered capital needed, virtual address provided, fast setup, fully bonded zone, no restriction money transfer, best zone for export, VAT return in 30 days, registration takes only 20 days, Cooperation China official partner. Shanghai Free Trade Zone registration. We take care of the complete China company registration process, full legal setup procedures, company name approval, certificates of incorporation, company stamps and chops, company business scope, post incorporation company setup, company bank account, tax and accounting, full back office support, register for tax invoice, China payroll service, applying for China work visa. Documentation type. Set up as an individual. A scan of your passport, a personal bank reference letter, choose a name for your China WFOE, choose a location for the company in China. Set up as a Hong Kong company. Notarized copy of passport of director and company registration certificate, Hong Kong company registration certificate, Hong Kong company bank reference letter. The Hong Kong company will then be the holding company for the WFOE. We can set up a Hong Kong company in about 5 days. Set up as a company. A passport scan of the directors, a certificate of company incorporation, a company bank reference letter starting no bad record. All documents need to be notarized by the Chinese embassy. Thank you.